Good morning, friends. Good morning, watchers of this video. Yeah, look, it's cold here. Just been for my jog, my little run, my little workout, and just taking in how beautiful it is. You see the steam that I breathe out? Yeah, it's cold. 1st of August, yeah. So southern hemisphere. That means it's damn cold. Middle of winter. Well, it doesn't even get damn cold here because we're just 10 kilometers here from the Indian Ocean. So it's not like inland. It's not like the Karoo or the Drakensberg. It gets damn cold. Damn cold. Yeah. But, yeah. Thursday today. So I'm working from home. Farm Thursday, I call it. I've been thinking a bit about forest bathing. Have you heard of this thing called forest bathing? It's kind of a Japanese idea. Japanese invented it. In fact, it's considered to be a medical practice, a recuperation. What do you call it? Health, wellness practice. There. Yeah. And in fact, I've been told by clever people that even the medical aids there, the Japanese medical aids, will pay for forest bathing. So some people say, well, they're trying to explain it. Everybody wants to try to explain why stuff works. I don't think it's that important. Just recognize that it works. But some people try to explain it. Maybe they like the challenge of trying to explain something. They try to say, well, if you walk through the forest, it's the increased levels of oxygen from the leaves, from the photosynthesis process. So that makes you feel better. Other people try to explain it and say, these are the more way out types. You see, it's the spores of the forest fungi that you're breathing in, and they're getting you to experience mild psychedelic experiences at a micro dose level, so you feel better. Other people will go to a more spiritual or wacky realm where they'll say, well, it's the fairies or the gnomes or the hobbits or whoever lives in the forest. I don't know. But as I say, I know that when I walk in the forest, I feel good. And even I'm going to try a theory on you, you see? Just for fun. Because when you walk through a city or something that's completely human-made, we spend most of our days and hours inside rooms that are human-made. So each and every object that you look at is the result of human design and human manufacture, and the result of human level thinking, whether you're looking at a table or a chair or a road or a building or a bridge. Our minds love pattern. We go to pattern very quickly, and we try to process that pattern and understand it. And we can very easily, by looking at a table or looking at a chair, subconsciously, this is my theory, guys, subconsciously pick up the pattern, the logic, the rational, what we call rational. So in other words, thinking we can understand, we call rational. And it allows our minds then to go into that certain pattern or the rhythm that goes with it. I'm struggling with language here because this is new language. And our mind's going to a certain pattern, a certain frame. But walking in the forest, what we see around us, millions and millions and millions of pieces of input, of data, of complex pattern, complex to the point where all that subconscious attempt to process, to understand, leads our minds to a different place. And that's why we feel different. Because suddenly our minds are not in a place that we have the illusion of thinking we understand. So we are open maybe to thoughts of wonder, of delight, of all kinds of emotions and feelings that that we don't really have words for. You know, words just point to things that we think we know. So I don't know. What I do know is that forest bathing, why call it that? Well, walking in the forest. Can't you call it walking in the forest? But anyhow, forest bathing. I'll look up the Japanese word. Maybe put in the comments if one of you guys know the Japanese word for forest bathing. It's a thing. And I'm sure each of you guys watching this channel, you may have had your own ideas of what it is. But me as an architect, I'm very interested in the contrast of the feeling that I have in a built environment designed by architects and engineers and builders and makers. Also, just be aware of what you're designing and what you're building. It's not only a functional thing, it has to do with the mood, the feeling that you create accidentally or purposefully. And it's going to be different to the feeling that you have in the forest, of course. How can we ever begin to approach the levels of complexity in the design of our cities that a simple little forest walk will give you? I don't know. But I do know that I should walk in the forest as much as I can. Chat later.